for One Studios in Franklin, Michigan. Welcome to the Detroit Cast.
Big fan. Big fan.
A show not just free of charge, but free of FCC regulations.
Thank you for your support of the Detroit Cast.
Oh, there it is.
And without further delay, it's showtime. Please welcome the Detroit Cast. Here are your hosts, Mike and Jay.
Well, hello. Welcome to the show, Mike and Jay. Shalom, Biggie. Hello, Jay.
Gentlemen,
How are you, my friends?
good to see you.
Very good to see you as well. We having a good day so far?
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can we go vote yet?
Ha,
Please.
Dude, I'm getting like 50 texts today.
Dude,
you
me
know?
too. Are you getting the...
I didn't sign up for shit, you know?
I thought they weren't allowed to do that anymore. Just
Yeah.
like get your number and text
I
you. Like,
know.
oh, make sure you vote no on proposal 2. I'm like, well, I'm voting yes on it now, fucker. Thanks for texting. I'm getting all kinds of
I'm
shit
getting
like
shit
that.
from both sides, man.
People are coming to my door, knocking on the door to talk to me, putting notes in the
It's over the line.
handle. It's bullshit, dude. Beth called me last night and was like,
Try to talk you into some votes.
yeah, well, she's one of those that gets like all the things out and reads about everybody.
She knows all the local stuff.
Yeah, and she's like, so she goes, so do you need me to tell you who to vote for? What's best for us? And I'm like, no, you're like a liberal weirdo. I don't fuck no. I'm like, you probably want like to abolish ICE and open borders and all that shit. She's like, no, I don't. And I'm like, well, no, I don't. I'm like, I'm gonna vote for whatever, but
You gonna read up on it, all the proposals and everything? What do you mean?
Straight ticket.
So, what are you doing for the proposals? Yes or no?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to vote maybe. I'm going to write in maybe with a circle. I'm going to fill that one in. Maybe. I need more information. No, here's my thought on this, though, because she's like, I'm like, how many D's are you voting for and how many R's are you voting for? She's like, more D's. I'm like, look, if the D's, here's the thing. Like, this flips all the time, right? It's like, Republicans in office now and then a Democrat. And you and I both agree that that's healthy
Mm-hmm.
to have that balance, right? And I know for a fact what this game plan is. If the Democrats win the House or the Senate, it just becomes obstruct, resist, block, and
2
nothing
years of
gets
nothing
done.
getting done.
2 years of fuck all getting done. And so it's like, you know what? I'd rather Republicans win and try to move the ball forward. And then if Democrats take over, whatever. Okay, now they get their
Wow,
turn.
move the racist, sexist ball forward, Mike.
I know. It's
I mean-
crazy, isn't it?
That's what you're going to be moving forward.
More importantly, I want the commercials to go away. Fuck, dude. This guy supports rape.
It's like the same two voices too. It's the same woman and same man who
Yeah.
voice all of these. It's
Are
crazy.
you in favor of rape? Because so-and-so
Yeah.
is. He's defended rapists in his past. I'm like, oh, really? Is that the whole story? This guy loves rapists, and this woman moved back in with her mother.
That was my favorite
That's
one.
the best.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I want these stories to go away, too. We've got 2 new people. You wouldn't picture them hanging out together, but Rihanna and Axl Rose
Right.
have both come out now to say that they want Trump to stop playing their music at his rallies. And it's like, are you just trying to get in the paper? Because you know this is a bullshit story.
What do you mean? Like that would be offensive, wouldn't it? If you
Sure.
wrote a song and you got
Nothing
some
you can do about it.
politician dude that you can't stand.
Yeah, well, nothing you can do about
I
it.
know, but
And they know that. They know the fucking thing. It's like, dude, there's nothing you can do. The venue has a
they
license.
need to be on record, Mike.
Ugh,
Well,
Axl
just come
about
out
Rose-
and say,
virtue
just come out-
signaling,
just
right?
come out and say
Yeah.
hey, he can. Why can't you just be like, hey, he can use these, but we don't approve it?
Well, Axl Rose and Rihanna both are saying, well, we've taken measures now to make sure that this stops. I'm like, no, you haven't. No, that's not going to happen.
See, they want to be on record though, as they stood against it. They stood
So-
against hate, Hitler, etc.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot Hitler. We're all Hitler racist and stuff. Anyway, Philip Rucker from the Washington Post, he's like a White House bureau chief or some shit for the Post. He tweeted at Rihanna like, Donald Trump's using me. He's like, narc. And she's like, not for long. I'm like, oh, interesting. Not for much longer. Me nor my people would ever be at or around one of those tragic rallies. So thanks for the heads up. Blah, 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 blah. I guess he used her music at a rally in Tennessee last week. And then Axl Rose earlier in that day said,
How
"Guns-"
progressive of him, by the way, using Rihanna as a. I mean, I'm just saying, like that's a funny.
I don't know what he used, though.
But so what? He hates blacks, but he's using this black lady's
Good
music.
point. He's trying to throw people off the scent, I think. It's like, everyone knows I'm racist as
Yeah.
shit, obviously.
I mean, he met with
I'm
Kim
gonna pardon an
Kardashian.
old lady,
Yes,
an
I'm
old black lady.
I'm going to get a black out of jail, and I'm going to use a black to their music.
I mean,
Yeah.
he met with Kim Kardashian, which is basically she might as well be black. I mean,
Well, she fucks black, but I don't think she's black, right?
yeah, but
She's got two
every
moms.
boyfriend or husband.
Yeah. So Axl's just so you know, GNR, like a lot of artists, are opposed to the unauthorized use of our music at political
Using
events.
Welcome to the Jungle or what?
Probably. I don't know. What else could they use? You know, You Could Be Mine,
Hmm.
Patience. I used to love her, but I had to kill her would be sweet.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be great. They haven't had much luck, however, in getting Trump's team to stop using them. Unfortunately, the Trump campaign is using loopholes. They're not loopholes. They pay ASCAP and BMI fees. This is venues. Now, if Trump wanted to make a TV commercial and use
Right.
You Could Be Mine, that's a problem. But the venues are licensed just like a radio station. They pay for the licensing, and there's nothing you can do about that. So it's not going to stop. I mean, a lot of people pull the music anyways, but Trump's like, fuck off. Venue has a license. I'm using it. So they just joined the ever-growing list. Prince, his estate, the Rolling Stones, Neil Young, Steven Tyler, George Harrison, and Adele have all told him to stop using their shit. But yeah, it's not going to stop. But I want the vote to be done.
Oh yeah, it'll be done soon, Mike. Don't worry.
Are you going first thing? Are you going to come in here tomorrow with an I voted sticker?
Probably. I like
Yeah.
to get things done early in the day if I can.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting.
I've got to go down the road, so I might go in there first thing too. Just
Down
get
the
it.
road. What?
Yeah, right down the street.
Everybody goes down the road.
I know, but
nobody
I can
votes
walk
for-
to mine.
Oh,
It's in
cool.
you know
Well,
it's in this very
Historic
Could
Franklin.
you walk
historic Franklin. Well, I couldn't walk to it. You two could walk to it. I could get a piggyback ride to it.
A rickshaw.
Oh, rickshaw would be great.
Everybody, check out the Detroitcast listener
No.
business page. It's a page under the Help the Show tab. Yes.
Okay.
Our website, DetroitCast.com. The page includes businesses owned by listeners. Take a look. It'd be great for you to support fellow listeners who also support the show. Today's featured listing, of course, is none other than DRKM Strategies. And that's Craig Backus over there. He's great to work with. He specializes in helping independent small businesses grow by using proven internet marketing methods. They entice new customers to find you online. So contact Craig Backus today. You'll see all that information for his company and all our other listener businesses under the Help the Show tab at DetroitCast.com.
God, when I was in Arizona, Jay, I had the weirdest dream. Like I woke up and I swear to God, you know how there's like notifications on your phone, like whether it's CNN or Fox News, whatever notifications I have.
I don't have any of those.
Yeah,
I have zero notifications.
I keep a few of them on, like the Freep and Daily Mail and Fox News and CNN. Just and they they
breaking news is happening.
Oh,
right?
all the time, yeah. And for some reason, I had this dream, like right before I woke up, that I'm reading this, and it was breaking news. People magazine was coming across that Pete Davidson was found dead.
Hmm.
I'm like, that's weird. I woke up and I was like, fuck, man, he just broke up with that chick. Did Pete Davidson die? He didn't. Pete's fine, but he's in some hot water today. Did you see that? Him and Lorne Michaels.
Yeah, he made the dumb joke about the veteran, right?
Did you see the joke?
No, I just
Do you want to? It's short. I think we can get away with playing it for people because SNL are dicks
the
about
eye
playing their
patch,
stuff.
right? It's the loss of the eye.
And dude, honestly, he's going through and he's like, I don't know much about politics, but since I had to move back in with my mom, I've been doing my research on the midterms, and I want to give you my opinion of these gross candidates. And so he's popping up mostly Republicans and like, yeah, this guy looks like a fucking used condom. This guy looks like that. Just throwing out little stupid things. And then he throws up, what's the guy's name? Ben Crenshaw or something? How was his name? Rick Scott was one of them he attacked. Yeah, it's Mr. Crenshaw. I think that's his name. And the guy, he's the guy with the pirate patch. Arr! Dude, as soon as the picture pops up, it's like, yeah, that's begging for a joke. It just is. You know what I mean?
Patch
Like,
is a bad look, man. It's tough.
it's tough to pull off, but what do you do? Shades? Do you go shades all
I
day?
think you go googly eye, man.
Fuck. That's disturbing for other people, though. Stevie Wonder, I think, played it right. Ray Charles played it right. Sunglasses.
Stevie Wonder wasn't even blind. Come on, man.
That's true. That's a good point.
Isn't even. Is he still alive? He's still alive.
Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's
All right.
alive.
Well, he's not blind.
Yeah.
Still
Raymond,
not blind.
Is Raymond here?
No, I think Ray's dead.
Is he? Okay, so here's the joke that Pete.
God, is that Pete just dopey as fuck looking or what?
Yeah,
Look
it's
at this
weird.
guy.
Is his head too small for that outfit?
Totally. His head's way too small. And
But he's like 6'4".
weird platinum hair.
Yeah.
This guy's kind of cool. Dan Crenshaw.
Dan
Oh, come on, man. Yo, hold on. You may be surprised to hear he's a congressional candidate from Texas and not a hitman in a porno movie. I'm sorry. I know he lost his eye in war or whatever. All right. Well,
In war or whatever.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
This guy's a Navy SEAL. did 2 more tours after losing his eye. His other eye was fucked too. They thought he was going to be blind. He regained sight in that left eye, and then as a Navy SEAL, does 2 more tours in Afghanistan. An IED exploded and just blew his fucking eye.
How does he get clearance to do 2 more tours without a second eye?
You
and
wanna
with
tell
one
him
eye
no?
that's
He's a SEAL, dude.
That's crazy.
It is. So anyway, people are up in arms about this. It's horribly disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know, he's running for a seat. You're a public figure, and you know,
Dude, are you telling me
pissing at
nobody
dudes
has
sitting there.
ever made fun of his eye patch?
It was
Not
the
to
it
his
was
face.
the war or whatever
Okay,
comment.
okay.
To me,
You think it was-
stop,
yeah.
you stop before that, and it's like, oh, he was
think
making
so?
fun of this guy, and people go, oh, fuck off, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So he's got an eye patch, and he's just
Eh.
making fun of the dumb picture. But
I
to
still-
go, oh, he lost it in war or whatever, that was it.
yeah. And people
No,
are
you
pissed that the
disagree?
panel was
I just,
laughing too.
that's probably it. I just don't think it's that. I think it's just a joke still. I still think it's an SNL and it's he's
Yeah,
a
but
public figure.
people are allowed to react and
I,
go.
I understand that,
Yeah,
but I
man,
think people
those
are
are the
being
line.
pussies. Is what I think.
Hmm.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
oh,
we
he
always
doesn't like our veterans.
Yeah, he hates veterans and blacks. We always bitch about, you know, the left wanting people fired, trying to get sponsors pulled, all that shit, and we hate it. We
It's
hate
not what
that
I'm saying.
stuff.
I'm just saying everybody has the right though to look at this Pete dude and go,
Sure.
shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, 24-year-old punk
Yeah.
ass, never served your country. Fuck off. I mean, his dad, you know, died in 9/11, so he's got that whole thing going for him. But, you know, Dan Crenshaw tweeted out. He responded. Good rule in life. I try hard not to offend. I try harder not to be offended. That being said, I hope NBC SNL recognizes that vets don't deserve to see their wounds used as punchlines for bad jokes. He would he said it would while he said it would it's very healthy for the country as a whole to get away from this culture that when we demand apologies every time someone misspeaks. He did want SNL to acknowledge one thing, that veterans across the country probably don't feel as though the wounds they received in battle should be the subject of a bad punchline for a bad joke. Here's the real atrocity in all this. It wasn't even funny. He's really pissed at the jokes.
See, he is pissed.
I don't think the joke was that bad.
Everything he says, I try not to be offended. I try not to say apologies, and he's doing both those things to me. And
I just don't like too when people go, the joke wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny.
Says who?
Dude, it's so subjective. I mean,
Exactly.
I hate that. And the right always seems to do that. These right
Yeah.
commentary. Oh, you know, Stephen Colbert, you're the most unfunny guy on TV. Well,
Yeah.
to each his
you,
own.
Steve Colbert
Yeah.
was, for one, I mean, I don't watch his show anymore, but there's no question on the freaking Daily Show he was fucking hilarious, and the Colbert Show.
And look, we have our opinions. Most people know him about Robin Williams, but believe
Ugh.
me, the guy had millions of people that thought he was fucking
It's the
hilarious.
worst.
Bill Cosby's not terribly funny. You know, I mean, the whole, you know, pill thing was kind of funny, but outside of that, it's just not that funny. It was, he said,
That wasn't funny, Mike.
sorry about that. I want to take
Not
a
even
minute
close to funny.
apologize.
Joking
I
about
was
rape.
offended, you know.
You just joked about date rape.
Yeah, you can't joke about rape. It's never fair or okay to joke about rape, Jay. Nothing funny about rape. It was just mean-spirited. He says it was not original. I beg to differ, dude.
I've never seen anybody. Yeah, he's got a fucking pirate patch, you know.
Yeah.
And he got thrown up on TV and
and don't
called
you think
out. I've never
So-
seen that.
it wasn't original? Like if he went, Arr! You know,
Yeah.
if he had like, wow, why doesn't he have a parrot on his shoulder? And he was doing the peg leg thing.
I would be
Like,
offended by that. If he
that
had a
would
joke,
be unoriginal. It's like, oh, I get it. I got a patch, so I'm a
Yeah.
pirate.
The
But
porn star.
80s porn villain. What did he
Yeah.
say? Like the bad guy in an 80s porn or something. That's funny. So, anyways, former White House press secretary Sean Spicer called for SNL creator
Oh,
Lorne
boy.
Michaels to be fired.
oh my God.
Lorne Michaels needs to be. Shut the fuck up, Sean. Really? You guys bitch about this shit all the time about the other side. What? One guy makes a joke about a public figure running for office. Sorry, it wasn't it's your guy that you're taking issue with, but fuck off, man.
Dude,
Well, Lauren Michaels to be give me a fucking break, dude.
is there a chance, gentlemen, that he doesn't really mean that, but he's just trying to fire up the base and to
Yeah.
get him to go vote tomorrow? Is there
Maybe.
a chance?
Probably.
That's it, man.
Stop trying to
That's-
fire us up.
That's all it is.
You think so?
Yes, it's a political game, back and forth.
Sean went on. Dan Crenshaw's a Navy SEAL who lost an eye on the battlefield, and Saturday Night Live mocked him for that. This isn't just Pete Davidson that did this. They are continuing to promote this video. He approved of it. He's talking about Lauren now. He approved of it. He watched it happen. That entire anchor desk of Weekend Update was laughing at it, and they continued to promote it on YouTube. This is not apologetic. These people mocked a combat vet, and this is what they think is funny these days. Lorne Michaels should be fired. Peter King doesn't seem to care that he was personally insulted. However, he does care about the remarks made about Crenshaw. Disgrace for SNL's Pete Davidson to mock GOP Dan Crenshaw for wearing an eye patch. Is a Navy SEAL he lost an eye in combat. What are NBC's standards for firing? PC to insult.
See, who are they talking to right now? They're talking to the base.
Yeah.
They're saying these goddamn liberals in the media. Look at them. Look at how they're mistreating us.
Mhm.
Get out there and vote is the underlying message.
Yeah, you're probably right, dude. Anyway, a lot of people want.
Of course I'm right, Mike.
Well, Tim runs his mouth at Tim runs his mouth on Twitter.
What does he think?
Well, he says totally cheap, disgusting, and classless of Pete Davidson to mock Dan Cringe for wearing an eye patch, then giggle that he was injured in the line of duty. And
Well, is it too much to conclude that at Tim runs his mouth is going to get out there and vote now? See?
He might.
This
That-
might have pushed him over the edge.
Yeah, if Tim runs his mouth as a lazy fuck, it was planning on couching it all day tomorrow.
He's calling
He's
a rickshaw.
not now.
He's calling a rickshaw.
Yeah, you're right. Tim runs his mouth is probably going to get out and vote. But the one that they've really got to work about is at Mark Ducker. I'm sorry, at Mark Ducker 109. And this is where
He needs to
SNL is
see
going to
more.
take notice.
Needs to see more.
Well, this is where SNL is probably shaking in boots. He called for Davidson's termination and threatened to boycott until an apology is made. And Mark Ducker 109, I don't doubt that he will boycott.
Yeah.
I am done with NBC until action is taken. SNL and Davidson should be ashamed.
At Mark Ducker 101. Give me a second.
109.
109. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. 109.
Mark Ducker 108 is a totally different guy. Don't look him up.
Let's see if I can see how many.
How many people saw that?
That's hardcore, man. One joke. He saw one joke Pete Davidson made about, the eye patch guy, and
What does that
he's
have to
boycotting.
What does that have to do with the other lovely NBC programming? He's not going to watch the
No,
Today
it's
Show
out.
in the
He
morning.
won't even watch Friends reruns.
Right.
This son of a bitch has 28 followers.
Are you sure you're on Mark Ducker 109?
I'm on Mark Ducker, Ducker 109.
What are his other?
He's got
Mark-
an NRA emblem as his
Oh,
avatar.
hell yeah, he does. Hell yeah.
He has literally 28 followers.
Dude, how hard is Mark Ducker 109 today reading in reports that he's mentioned? His tweet is mentioned. He's got 28 followers.
Dude, this is what he said 5 hours ago. No response or apology from at NBC SNL or that asshat Pete Davidson. Won't get one before the midterms is my guess. Hashtag boycott NBC.
Yeah,
He has 2 likes.
Well, you see what's going on here. He's seeing his name in these media reports. He's seeing his tweet all over the place. He's trying to milk it now. So he's staying on the
yeah,
boycott NBC.
he really is.
Yeah. And
God, people are missing shit in their lives, aren't they?
Isn't
That
that
they're
crazy?
glomming onto politics like this. This
Yeah.
is so sad.
if you can't laugh at the absurdity of all this, I don't care what side you're on. You know what I mean? Like Ben's sounds like an unbelievable guy. Does 4 or 5 tours in Afghanistan as a Navy SEAL. He's a much better man than I am. But dude, I'd probably vote for the guy, whatever. But if you can't joke about shit like
He
that,
probably can. I'm telling you. He's just trying to
Yeah.
motivate the base. Motivate the base, Mike. That's what it's all about. One more day.
people need to chill the fuck out and just
Everybody just kinda
stop.
Treat each other nice generally, you
That's-
know?
that's a
That's
good
my
call.
message.
Jay, you should run on that.
Just generally be nice to everybody, you know?
What is your platform, sir?
I just
I'm
want
s-
to generally be nice.
I'm gonna try to not be a dick to everybody I meet. Like that's basically it.
Not even
you know?
like really nice, just generally.
Just-
you know,
yeah.
just generally.
You know, I'm not saying you got to talk to everybody, but a quick nod as I pass you in
Sure,
the hallway.
But while
Smile.
being generally nice, are you a Republican or a Democrat?
Yeah, what do you have next to your name? An R, a D, or an I? That's all that matters.
Because even if you are,
People need to know if they need to show up at your house with picket signs.
Moving more toward an L every day. Hey, Hamlin Pub, they just rolled out a new menu, gentlemen, this month.
Oh,
New
wow.
menu. Try their new culinary creations, which include, Southwest Cobb salad,
Wow.
candied Brussels sprouts. By the way, they have great Brussels
Fuck
sprouts there.
Brussels sprouts.
I'm telling
Brussels
you, you can
sprouts
get a
suck
side of
my
Brussels
dick,
sprouts
dude.
there. They're delicious.
They're bullshit.
Korean
up there with
steak tacos.
relish, dude.
Korean steak tacos, Mike? How
I'm
about
still pissed. You're promoting fucking asparagus. What was it?
Brussels
Brussels sprouts.
They are seriously delicious.
They have pizza and burgers and beers, and you're promoting Brussels
I've
sprouts.
literally had their Brussels sprouts, and they are delicious.
Where
How
do
about
we
their...
stand on the Cobb salad, by the way, gentlemen?
Oh, I love the Cobb salad.
Fan?
Yeah, not the Southwest as much though.
Yeah. Who made it? E? Bob Cobb?
I don't
Was it
know.
Bob Cobb?
Chicken share? How about that? Like goat cheese?
Wait, chicken share. Like,
Chicken share.
Is
I
that
think that's how
like-
you say it, share. Or how about this? The big
I got you, babe. Like chicken share.
Well, it's CHEVRE, but I think it's
Chicken
share.
Yeah.
share.
Yeah, chicken share.
Or the big brisket sandwich. Or, gentlemen, start your day with an award-winning backyard Mary Bloody Mary.
Boy. Pass on that, but I'm
I
gonna
hate
go to
Bloody Marys,
chicken
man.
share.
I personally,
I love Bloody Marys.
Yeah,
As long as
was-
they're not spicy.
Robert Howard Cobb, Bob Cobb.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pulled that out of nowhere. One says it came about in 1937. Hollywood.
That never occurred to
Brown
me that
Derby.
that could be a person's name.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know. I always thought maybe there was originally corn in it or something.
Yeah. No.
Seriously, I never thought about that.
So you thought it was like on the cob, and they just called it the cob?
I just never thought about it.
But dude,
I've learned something today, as most people do when they listen to
Bob
the show.
Cobb. You'll never forget it. Now, if you were at home and you whip something up and it's an unbelievable salad, you're like, I don't think anyone's made this. Wouldn't you call it the Detroit Cast? I mean, you would, right? You're not gonna
Sure.
call it an incredible salad. You know,
The Bob
you're
Cobb.
gonna name it.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. These fucking people. Can people? These what are they? It was like barbecue Becky and.
Oh yeah.
Everyone has to have a nickname now.
Yeah.
I love that though that they're doing that. You know, where it's like some fucking idiot at the park calling out, "Oh yeah, Permit Patty."
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? We've got South Park Susan now.
Mhm.
She sounds like a real piece of
You
shit.
seen a picture of this chick? Troubling, man.
I saw a video of her.
You know,
Is
we've
she
talked
drunk?
talked about it many times, but the space between your eyes is crucial.
Critical.
Crucial.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want that goat look.
It's not a goat. It's the opposite. You just
Oh.
pull her up.
Too close.
Bing it.
Cyclops-ish.
It's my recall, at least. I checked her out a couple days ago, and that's
Is
what
it
struck me.
Cyclopsian?
It's not Cyclopsian. It doesn't go that far, but it's too close, man. Pull it over, E.
Oh wow, you're right.
See that shit?
Yeah,
That ain't right.
that ain't right. And I think stage right is hanging a little lower than it needs to be.
Well, you know, we've talked about this too. I don't want to rehash the whole discussion, but
Right.
if you are perfectly symmetrical, your face, you
yeah.
look fucked up.
Yeah, and they've done that with like Brad Pitt.
Yes.
They're like, oh, and he looks like a fucking retarded person.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
So you want a little bit of asymmetric.
What do you do with that? If that's your look, I mean, you glass it up or oh boy,
Get
it's
parts of
getting
this. I think you want to shrink your head, right? I mean, that's the only option.
Is that bridge the most rectangular bridge you've ever seen on a
Boy.
human nose?
Boy, that's
I mean,
not
that's-
a good mugshot. Holy shit. Where's her lips too? You know?
What's going on with those ears too, man? It's just too big. Boy, oh boy,
God,
that's
is that a white chick or what?
yeah, a
You
white
know?
trash chick. Have you seen this video?
Yeah.
I guess there's a couple black women sisters. They're sisters in her apartment complex.
Like sisters or sisters?
Not sisters, sisters. I think they're actually. Mhm. So this chick has now turned herself in, and this is in North Carolina. So she's been dubbed South Park Susan after the video incident went viral. She's accused of misusing the 911 emergency network and communicating threats, and was served with warrants on Saturday after she contacted police. So anyway, she called them. I guess she was saying something like, "Oh, they're actually people I've never seen here before. They're African American." She says that on the 911 call. They've been hanging out here for a while, and they've been photographing me because I think they want to try and get me.
No, they're laughing at how pathetic you are
Yeah, and how
for
fucking-
staring at them and wondering why they're there.
What are blacks doing in my apartment complex?
God.
I don't know if the women live there. Not that it matters anyways, but I thought maybe they did. You want to hear some of the call? I hear these calls and I'm like, fuck. People think that
You mean the
all
video
whiteys
is
are like that.
I know,
the video
man.
It's like,
for-
dude, we're not all like this. Not every
Just be
white person
generally
is a
nice to everybody. Just be nice.
I will nod and say hello. I will not give a second thought to where you're hanging out. I just won't. People, yeah, you got a permit to Barbie. Fuck off, lady.
I think
Go
right at
away.
the beginning she starts her talking about her how
Go
much she makes or something. I don't remember.
That's always a good argument.
Okay,
Or that she's good looking, that's
Do
what I
I need
think.
to call the police because I feel threatened?
Okay, well, we can do that. Hi, how are you? I'm hot. I'm beautiful. I'm
No, you're not.
51. What are we going to talk about tonight? Being hot, being beautiful, being white, being my
White.
new wave. Do you live here?
punch her in the head.
Yeah, punch her
Do you
face.
live here?
I do actually. One seat.
If you punched her in the right
Seven-
why
spot,
you
you could give her two
here?
black eyes at once. You know what I mean?
So why are
Why
you?
do we feel that we need to be here, like hanging out, like?
Is she
on
fucked
this
up? Does she sound a little
beautiful, like,
Definitely
slurry?
does,
place?
yeah. I don't want to cast
Why do you feel
aspersions
you
on the
need to be in
racist
our
here, but
space?
Right.
Well, I live here and I pay rent. I
And
pay
so does
almost
she.
$1,100.
Oh,
And
good
so
for
does
you.
she.
You're
Okay.
overpaying,
Talk to
idiot.
her, please don't, because I don't know
So what's going on?
Okay, I don't know, but we can call 911 to find out if you
That's
got a
cool.
problem.
Well, I was about ready to go over to
okay.
Red Rocks. Do you want to meet me over to Red
Nah,
Rocks?
you don't need
No,
more.
ma'am.
She's had
Okay,
enough,
do
right?
you know where
Red Rocks is a bad
is?
call.
she does sound drunk.
Okay. All right. Well, I can do this too. I can do this too.
Oh.
Punch her in the head, lady!
Susan, just go
let's
home.
do
Call it a
that
night.
Right now.
You have
Let's
every
go
right to punch her in the head.
One, I want to make sure that
Swear to
there's
God,
going
man.
on
How funny
here.
would it be? You just see a black
My
fist come in the
friends
frame.
go to
Wham!
Park, so I want to make sure that there's nothing
This
going
is South
on.
Park.
And why are you hanging out? Where do you live?
I must live.
Where do you live here in this place?
Aaron, Chef, do not entertain her, please.
No,
Stop
no,
it.
please do. Because I want to get
Nobody
this
owes you an
moron.
answer to this question. Where do you live? Fuck off.
Because this is Myers Park. This is South Park. Girl, 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 girl.
Ma'am,
Punch her in the head.
Yeah, why are fisticuffs not happening?
go over
I pay-
there then.
I pay almost-
I pay rent too.
What does
so
that have to do with
please-
anything?
What do you pay?
I'll let Jonathan know what you
I pay too. How much?
Whatever. Just leave
What's
us
going
alone.
on? What's going on
This is
here,
the
baby?
dumbest argument ever. What are you
What's
arguing
going on
about?
here?
I want to hear her talk to the cop because I think she's like, I'm white and blah, blah, blah. They're black.
My.
You too, bitch.
Uh-huh.
Oh, back it up, E.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we missed the crime, right?
Yeah.
I'm white and I pay.
I'm
I
white.
make $125,000 a year, and I want to make sure that you're all up in here. Girl, I got you, girl,
Ma'am, you're in
girl.
my
I'm
space.
white. I'm girl, white.
I
I'm
hope
girl.
you're drunk as fuck. I really do.
White. I'm white. I got you, girl.
Oh,
Fuck.
she's got to be fucked up, right?
White.
You're in
Has
my
to be.
space. You're in my space.
Punch her in the head.
Yeah, tackle her.
God.
Yeah.
She said she got a white weave. Why don't you yank that weave out of her hair? There's nothing cooler than seeing a weave laying on the ground.
Absolutely.
I got you too, bitch.
Uh-huh.
No, you didn't get anyone.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Dropped her phone.
South Park, bitch. What are you up
South
in
Park,
here
bitch. What up,
hanging
West
out?
Side?
Oh my God, you know you're being filmed.
I
What do you-
know. Yeah.
What are you doing here?
You know how she was just bragging? Oh, I make 120 grand a year. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
What
She's
does
lost
she
her
really do?
job.
Oh.
Yeah, she's been fired.
Well,
Oops.
Hopefully she had
Oops.
good savings.
She'll probably land a new job making
Sure.
more right away. So
Seems
they're
like-
also in the process of trying to get her kicked out of her apartment.
Yeah.
The apartment complex is
The
trying to
$1,100 a month that she
Yeah.
pays.
Well, she could pay that when she had that job. That was
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
the one
yeah,
that we were
that's
talking about
right.
that paid 120
Yeah,
grand a
that
year.
she was fired from.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
that talent stack, my God, she'll be
Yeah.
fine.
What do you think she was doing? What is her job?
Where's she work? I don't know.
I don't either. I want to know though. So she's been fired and they're in the process of booting her from her apartment. Hope it was worth it. South Park Susan.
Dipshit.
God, these people, dude. How do these people? It pisses me off because I know it's just more evidence, and people just go, "Yep, that's what we're talking about." Whitey ass fucking
Yeah,
devil.
just ammunition for this.
Totally, it is, and it's not fair because
Because you're
there's
never going to
three-
eliminate every one of these fucking morons out there,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Ever.
And everyone's filming everything now, and so it's like every case of a shithead is just being plastered on TV. It's not right to judge, some black guy running from a cop and go, "Oh, man, that's what they do, all blacks." And it's not fair to judge us, you and I and E, by South Park fucking Susan.
One bad apple, righty?
Yeah. That's how it goes.
That's what they say.
Dude, she probably sobered up. The next morning woke up and then was like,
Yeah.
She was like,
Hey, what?
God, did I fight with someone? What the fuck? And it's like, she's got 14 messages on her machine. And it's like, oh, we're going to need you to come into HR today. And it's like the whole thing just comes unraveled. She's got to be, because, dude, I've been drunk and belligerent. She has to see that video and just be like, fuck. Oh, man, why do I keep saying I'm white? What does that matter? Fuck, they were so nice. They should have punched my face, but they didn't. Oh, man.
It would be a rough morning, rough hangover to wake
I
up
hate
to.
that. I hate that. It's like, oh, I was a dick to Jay last night at that party. Fuck, I was drunk. God damn it. Having it on video for the world to see that stinks.
Woo.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of the high school music teacher beating the
Yeah,
dog
man.
shit out of that student?
Yeah.
Fuck, I love it.
Black guy,
Absolutely.
right?
Black guy. Well, yeah, I wasn't going to stereotype. It didn't matter.
Well,
what color he
it sort
was.
of does to the story, right?
Well, yeah. Well, what color was the kid?
I just glanced at the headline. I think that the kid was white, right? And he called him an N-word or whatever.
I
And got him
thought-
going.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess this guy gets sent home. The music teacher, right? 64 years old. He's the kid shows up, and it sounds like some of the kids are saying this was planned. This kid was looking to start shit with his teacher.
Well, the way they resolved
were
that, though,
filming it.
they said something like, oh, they're ready to film it. Like, who's not ready to film
Yeah.
everything these days?
Yeah.
It's-
Seeing a teacher just like fuck this shit and wham, and then just fucking bow
Yeah.
is fucking great. The students at the school have started a GoFundMe, and they've raised like 25 grand in
For
2
him.
days for the teacher. Yeah, he's in support of him. His name is Marston Riley. He was arrested Friday on child abuse charges following this altercation at Maywood Academy High School in California.
He was provoked.
Yep, escalated after Riley told the teen to leave the classroom because he wasn't wearing the proper band outfit. So is band class like after school, or is that in the middle of the day? Like how does that work?
What is this, like a marching band or something?
Yeah.
Like, I think the way Manny had it was the last hour of the day, so that they can then go outside to the field and not have to like rush in after 45 minutes and go to their next class.
So you got to go change after 5th hour and get your band outfit on for 6th hour? Like, is that what they do?
Dude, They don't wear fucking band outfits every day to practice.
That would be absurd. Because let's be honest, those outfits are goofy. They are.
Some of them are definitely goofy.
Yeah. So he says, "Get the fuck out of my class. You're not wearing your band uniform." And the student refused to leave and was filmed challenging the black teacher to a fight, calling him the N-word, throwing a basketball at him. Riley then asked the teen to leave again before repeatedly punching him in the face. And so several students have come out and supported the music teacher. It sounds like all of them are like, dude, I had this teacher. He's great, super nice, supportive. And there was another time he was viciously attacked by 3 kids. Yeah, they pushed him down. He's like, he catches them skipping school. You guys are supposed to be in there. Like, fuck off, dude. They push him down and start kicking him and beating him. What's the matter with these kids?
Just be nice, generally.
Don't be a dick.
Don't have to be like really, really nice. Just generally be nice to everybody.
Yeah. I think it's a great point.
Not asking too much.
Our teacher deserved respect, not insults. He deserves to be defended, not plastered in such a negative way. Anyway, yeah. So blah 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 blah. He I guess the kid said to him, "You got me fucked up, N-word. You got me fucked up, bro. Why you say you're gonna beat my ass? What's up?" I won't. Riley says, "I'm not gonna beat your ass. Why your voice cracking, my nigga? Yeah, walk the fuck back. Why you shaking, bruh?" After about a minute of taunting, Riley was just like, "Fuck you, bow." I want to see the video.
Here's the thing. I will tell you, I have 2 videos. This was the unedited version, but it goes to like the sideways view.
But it's not bleeped, you mean?
Yeah, but it's not bleeped.
That one's bleeped?
Yeah.
Fuck bleeped.
So
we'll watch it sideways. Cock your heads, gentlemen.
It's kind of fucked up.
Ready? Cock.
Cock your heads.
It's what's annoying is it doesn't start off like that, so I don't understand why the person did this.
Be ready to cock. So they realize the folly of doing it in portrait.
Is the kid black or what?
Yeah, he does look black.
Oh, come on, bro. Everybody's saying that shit. Come on, now, nigga. Come on, fucked up, bro. Don't be fucked up, nigga. You got me fucked up, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Why your voice cracking, my nigga? Come on, bro. Yeah, walk the fuck back, nigga.
Fuckers are laughing.
You got me fucked up, nigga.
Cock your heads.
Yeah, beat his fucking ass.
Bro, I'm on, bro. Did you really say that shit, bro? I'm on, bro. Everybody's saying that shit, my nigga. Bro, they lying shit, bro. Stop lying, my nigga. You the one lying, bro.
I this goes.
I think he's gonna swing.
On, bro. Stop running, my nigga. You know you said that shit, bro. Come on. Bro, say it too, bro. We right here, bro. Everybody's watching, my nigga. What's up?
Crack his face.
You ain't talking me shit. Bro, I'm on. You a whole ass bitch, bro.
If we're gonna take him. Oh, he said cut straight up.
Why is no one in the class just like grabbing this fucking kid?
So you say that shit or what's up, bro? You say that shit, bro? You say that shit or what? I'm telling you, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Don't stop! Oh, kid goes down. Tough kid, right? Yeah, you're tough. Yeah, get it. Yeah, put your dukes up, homo. Fucking game on now. Oh, yes. This is teaching. This is a teachable moment. Fuck yes.
I'm sorry, you can't do that as an educator. As an educator,
you can, and he did. Yes,
dude, he didn't even get swung. He didn't get swung upon.
He didn't get swinged on.
He didn't get swinged on. He didn't get swinged upon. The dude lost it. You can't do this, Mr. Haley or whatever your name is.
He just proved you wrong. You can. He did.
And
with
you have
great
a
success.
GoFundMe worth 25K.
Look at it. Yeah, get his head. Pound it.
Fucking love it.
Yeah, the kid is black, isn't he?
Yeah.
You just can't.
Why?
Just walk away.
What do we need to do to stop this shit? Because, dude, that wouldn't have happened in our classrooms. Like, if I got up there, was like,
families,
what's up,
dude.
my nigga?
It's a family breakdown.
Like, one of my buddies would have got up and gone, hey, fuckface, have a seat, dude. Stop it. Like, you would have let me do that to Mrs. Sparrow.
Didn't
call
you
her
get
my
shoved
N.
into the wall for some reason, though?
Oh, yeah, football coach. Yeah.
So you
for sure.
were doing
But
something.
he took me in the hall.
Yeah, he
like an
removed him
adult.
from all this.
Like an adult,
Yeah.
he got me out of the kids so that they couldn't get all right. And then he was like, "You fucking son of a bitch," you know. Yeah, that happened to me. But dude, don't you agree? Like, if I went at Miss Sparrow and was like, "What up, my nig?" You know, I'm fucking, let's go, bruh. You want to beach it? Wouldn't you?
It's just
you
a
would
weird
stand
culture
up.
going on, right, man? Right? Because everybody's filming. Nobody wants to jump on in the film and be the guy who, you know, didn't let that play out. I don't know.
What
It's
do you
fucked
think? Do
up,
these
dude.
kids know that
It's such a breakdown in everything. You know, start
know.
with family, religion, community, whatever it is. Like,
Doesn't it suck? The fact that you even said that statement makes people go, "Fucking religious piece of God damn." But it's true.
Yeah.
It's fucking true.
people are searching for meaning in their lives, and he's trying to be the tough guy. He's trying
Yeah.
to.
Well, I don't know, man. I think part of this too is these kids know that anytime they do anything like this, 10 kids are going to film it. It's going on YouTube, and it's like, world star, go viral. And so nobody wants to stop it. They all want to capture this moment. It's like, dude.
Oh, man. But to this specific incident, the teacher just can't do.
Oh, he can. He did.
I
It was
know he
great.
did.
It was great.
But
Weren't you happy for him, though?
Sticks and stones, Mike.
Nah, no way. Words
You
do
got to
hurt.
walk your ass out of that classroom, go next door, knock on the teacher's door next door, and go, "Look, I'm about to lose it.
Dude.
I need you to help me for a second."
This is a guy who got his ass handed to him by 3 teenagers a year ago. He's working the ground
The
in
kid
town,
didn't
and I love
touch
it.
him. The kid didn't touch him.
I don't care. He threw the
I will-
N-word out a dozen times. Didn't you?
Dude,
Were you excited for the teacher?
It will suck because he will be done as a teacher, obviously,
be.
and he
I'll
deserves
hire
it.
him.
No, I get it. He deserves that, all that shit. But on the same hand, dude, it's kind of fucking awesome that kid, dude, just got smacked the fuck
yeah.
around because
Don't get me- look,
he's not gonna have any cred, dude.
I have
A
no
teacher
love
just
lost for that kid.
Oh no,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying on some level, it's kind of funny because that kid is gonna have to walk around school now knowing where everyone
Knowing
knows
a 64-year-old band teacher whooped
beat
his
the
ass.
shit out of him.
Guy plays the oboe or something. You know,
Yeah.
he just kicked your ass.
Yeah, a band.
Oh, you got your ass handed to you by a music teacher grandpa. Fuck, dude, that's hard. That's harsh. You know,
it's gonna be tough for that kid.
Yeah, that is very tough.
So does it make a difference that it's a black on black provocation? You know, in the story, the headline. I read the headline and saw the still of the video and thought the kid was white.
You
And I was
bring up
like, you motherfucker.
You
You know?
bring up an interesting point because I don't think you would be like, you can't do that under any circumstance. If that kid was white, calling him the N-word 10 times, I don't think many people would have a problem with him just snapping and, beating the fuck out of him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what that kid is. He could have been Mexican.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's hard to say from the distance.
Yeah.
He looked like a black kid to me, but
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know.
So you think the guy survives this? Getting 25 G's, not bad.
Does he? I mean, what's surviving it? Getting another teaching job?
Keep his
No.
job. Keep his
No.
job.
No.
Under no circumstances can he remain.
He can't.
What if he's just
had the kid thrown a
phenomenal?
punch at him first? Yeah, for
What
sure.
if he teaches timpani like no other? Like he's the best in the district. Everybody knows it. His timpani skills are through the roof. It's like, man, you got to go see Bandman's timpani's fucking team, dude. They're unbelievable.
The timpani team.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
what else to
maybe
say.
then. Yeah, maybe then it survives. But
He's respectable to even 3rd and 4th chair violin guys. Treats them all the same. Respects them. He's not just looking out for the first chair.
yeah,
You know,
until
I mean-
somebody yells at him, and then he's losing his shit on that.
Hell yeah. Deservedly
viola, second chair viola.
Viola. Is it the viola or the viola?
I don't know. Viola? Didn't we read something recently, or not recently, a couple of years ago? We got into this. There's no difference between the violin and the viola.
Bullshit. I don't remember that.
There was some like expert musicians are just like, yeah, no, it's basically just like 1 octave off or something, but you can play that octave if you play the violin.
Really?
Yeah, it was something like that. If
well,
I had
well
a
then
big
why do we
machine,
have the viola? Can we get rid of it?
It's one of life's great mysteries.
It
Mike.
sure
That's
is.
my point.
I mean, imagine if there was a flute and a flout, and the flout did the same thing as the flute. You'd
Yeah.
be like, dude, absurd. Get
I
it out
know.
of here.
It's
Viola?
Inefficient.
Which came first? Whichever one came first, arrived first, has dibs.
Is it viola or viola?
I don't know. Viola Davis? Viola Davis?
I think it's viola.
Violin, viola.
Okay.
Unless they were like, nah, they're going to think we're ripping off the violin, which we are, so let's go viola. I'm cool with whatever you want to call it.
Viola.
All right, let's go viola. We lost Dennis Hoff. Did that happen before we left? On vacation?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. He was. Yeah.
They just had a service for him, and I was looking at the list of people there.
Yeah, quite a motley crew. Tucker Carlson,
dude. Please, someone explain to me how fucking Tucker Carlson is present at Dennis Hoff's funeral.
That's weird, man.
Or was it a funeral, or what was it exactly? Memorial was held for him in Carson City, Nevada. 500 people attended, and the usual suspect: Heidi Fleiss, 100 whores,
sure,
and
the Hog.
The Hog was there, and then it's like, hey, Tucker Carlson, fuck is he doing there?
He does have a book out, so another opportunity to hawk his book.
Maybe, but the fact that you're there means you know him on a personal. Like if you're willing
bizarre.
to go to Carson City, Nevada, means you're like friends with him. Dude, if I was being buried next week in Carson City, Nevada, I'm not sure you'd go.
No way. No.
Right.
No.
I mean, it was like, if it's in my backyard, I'll go. But Nevada, no. That tells me that Tuxer knew.
Yeah.
Dennis Hall. Is it possible Tucker was vacationing at the fucking
Bunny
Ranch?
Ranch?
That's the obvious thought.
No way, man. That guy's like ultra conservative guy. He's
we've never seen conservatives get in trouble with sex situations.
No, but to openly support.
I know.
Yeah.
No way.
Plus, with his middle name.
What was it? It was something crazy. Him and his brother's names are ridiculous.
It was befitting of the bow tie that he used to wear. Yeah. Look up Tucker Carlson, like even Wikipedia will have
Are you done with the viola yet?
I mean, it said the violin and the viola look alike, and they have the same structure, color, and both played with a bow. However, there are some major differences between the violin and the viola.
Deeper, E. That's what they want you to think.
Violas have a deeper and mellower sound than the violin, but both the instruments are
It's in the best interest of the viola to have that be the storyline.
Of course it is.
I mean,
viola lobbyists are out there feeding that line to Wikipedia.
And they're preying on the fact that the big E's of the world are going to read it and go, there's stark differences.
Believe me, they have that Wikipedia page open as a tab all day long, and they're watching if anybody changes it.
Here's the 5 differences between the viola.
Yeah, of course they want you to think this.
Okay.
Of course.
Well, the viola lobbyists are pushing
big
this
viola out there. The big viola companies out there.
Well, that's a cello.
Sorry.
I'm talking about Big Pharma, Big Viola.
I know.
What was I doing? Tucker Carlson's middle name.
Yeah.
And his brother. It's ridiculous. It's absurd.
It is. It's worth reporting, though. We had fun with it one day. It was like, oh, shit. Lakers co-owner Johnny Buss was there, too.
Tucker McNear Carlson. Fuck.
I thought he had like 2 middle names.
Tucker Swanson McNear Carlson.
Yes.
Well.
Swanson McNear.
Well, that's
Holy
that's like a mom's maiden name type thing. He's like, these are 2 families that have melded together. I guarantee you that's what it is.
You think so?
Yeah, where his mom's, it's like the Firestones and the Fords, they come together, and so is Kathleen Firestone Ford.
So could I take my mom's maiden name
totally
of Wolf,
could.
be like Michael Robert Wolf Walters?
Yeah.
That's kind of dope, dude.
Yeah.
I might do that. Would you guys be comfortable with that?
I'd be very comfortable. Do it.
Do I go Michael Wolf Robert Walters or Michael Robert Wolf Walters? Or Walters-Wolf?
Buckley Swanson Peck Carlson.
Buckley Swanson Peck.
That's
ridiculous.
Yes.
It's tits, though, dude. Buckley Swanson Peck. Yes. Has anyone
BSPC.
seen Buckley Swanson Peck? He's late for class today.
BSCP.
Buckley. Tucker and Buckley. What a couple assholes.
He's on the crew team, right?
Yes.
It's like you have to either.
They're wearing V-neck sweaters everywhere.
Do they own a piece of clothing in high school that doesn't have an alligator on it? Guarantee it. Swanson Peck. Fuck, that's great. As you can imagine, which is great at a memorial service, lots of swearing. At the one for Hef, he died October 16th. Shortly after banging that hooker, what was her name? Dasha Dare. And Ron Jeremy goes to the sorry, I'm wearing these glasses. I can't everything's blurry still.
You got the wrong
bifocals. Dude, do you think I do?
I do. Yeah, I've said that for weeks. I can't believe you haven't had this checked out.
Well, I lost them for weeks.
Oh.
And so they were just found over the weekend, and I'm trying them, and I'm like, when I look down, I can't get the right spot where it's not blurry. Is that normal or not normal? I've never had glasses before.
Talking to the only person with bifocals in the room, so.
Yeah, I've never had bifocals.
Which, as we all know, were created by Benjamin Franklin. They're invented.
Ron Jeremy gave the crowd an anecdote about Hoff's HBO show, Cat House. Dennis made up these T-shirts that said, We put the hoe in HBO.
Mm.
Do you like that? Would you put that
No.
on a shirt?
No.
Yeah, me either. Corporate bigwigs didn't like it, but Dennis told them to go fuck themselves. The balls. Bob Zamuda. That's the guy that was with.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's
Sounds
with
familiar.
the. He was the right hand man to the guy that did Elvis impressions, wrestled. Man on the Moon.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Bob Zamuda was the one where he would show up on shows and they're like, is it fucking him dressed up? I think that's Bob Zamuda. I'm almost positive. Anyway, Bob Zamuda said, told the crowd, Dennis lived himself to death. He recalled how Hoff told him, I need a relationship because I need someone to cheat on. It's a great line. Dennis couldn't have scripted his death any better. He died having sex with a hooker. Dennis died just 2 hours after having sex with one of his prostitutes. The man pimped out the Grim Reaper. Fuck you, Dennis Hoff. Air Force Amy. Oh, Air Force Amy. I wonder what her specialty is. Said Hoff should best be remembered for revolutionizing the sex industry. Do you think of him as revolutionary?
Boy, not at all. No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It's
been going on for millennia.
Well, there are two angles of this where.
Although he did put it on TV.
Well, that and the fact that, he's got these girls regularly checked once a week and they're in a safe place where guys can come in and there's security and they're not walking the streets is my point. They're not, just sucking dick for $20 on the corner.
Is that a brothel? I mean.
Yeah, but brothels aren't terribly legal around the country. I mean, and they're not even legal in Vegas. I mean, you got to go down to wherever he is, Carson City or whatever, Nevada.
Okay, he revolutionized the sex industry.
Well, I think, for girls that want to get into that and explore and just fuck their brains out.
Nobody wants to get into that.
You don't think so?
You fall into that.
What else is Air Force Amy going to do, dude? I mean, seriously.
A name like that?
Yeah, it's her given name, by the way. Air Force Amy was meant to fuck old men
Let's
for money.
See here. We're looking to hire you, Miss Air Force Amy.
Huh.
I mean,
Bob Zamuda was with Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman, thank you. Dennis is on the right side of history, Heidi Fleiss said. I'm lucky I was able to come to be such good friends with him. He's on the right side of history. What he did for women, there's a lot more to be said about Dennis. I don't usually take Heidi Fleiss's, input. Yeah, I take it with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe he is on the right side of history. Maybe he goes down as a hero. I don't know. Now, Jay, woman has carved a career out. Speaking of weird careers, we've done these stories before. These things like, oh yeah, I'm a cuddler.
Yeah.
I have people over to my house and we just cuddle.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, we got another one of those.
That's all we do.
Cassandra Brown from Boulder, Colorado. She gets $100 an hour. Not bad.
Yeah.
Bad dough. She's making 26.
If that's
G's
all
a
she's
year.
truly doing is just cuddling.
Ooh.
Right?
I think she's just a cuddler.
Okay.
Spooning. And so she gets $100 or $26,000 a year from her favorite pastime. She's one of these. She does 30-minute sessions, and she suffers from empty nest syndrome. Not one of my favorite syndromes, but
so she herself needs a hug.
I guess she's
her
like
kids
44.
Are gone.
That's what that means, right? The kids have gone off to college.
Kids are gone. She's all alone.
So was she hugging and cuddling her kids before that then? And that's.
I mean, you do. You hug your kids.
Dude,
yeah.
You don't spoon with your boys, do you?
No, I definitely don't.
Ever. Like, don't do
he's a
that.
dad.
If you're thinking about doing that, stop it.
Gab doesn't spoon with my boys either.
I know. I just would say. I don't
want him spooning with tiny girl either.
My little sweet.
You can hug her in her late area. That's fine. But yeah, spoon. I welcome clients into my cuddling space, which has a queen size mattress on the floor. Ugh. No box spring, just a mattress on the floor. I guarantee it's stained.
For sure.
Yeah.
So this is at her house. Like, she has people over her house?
Well, she's got a twin-sized daybed couch, too.
It's a flippin' fuck. It's a goddamn futon.
It is. It is. So I had wanted more contact with family and friends for years. When I became a mother, I realized how important touch is. Helps develop the mind and regulation of the nervous system. And touch is really what a human needs to develop into their full potential. When I found out there was a way to give people this human need while getting paid, I knew I had to go for it. She loves her job. She does admit there's some uncomfortable moments.
Yeah.
She doesn't elaborate a lot, and she says she's battled the stigma surrounding her profession in the past. What if you had to guess? Like,
of course, everybody thinks she's banging him.
Yeah.
Dude starts cuddling. He's gonna have a boner within 2 seconds,
Have
right?
to, right?
Yeah.
It'd be an insult if he didn't.
It's like the Oriental massage, right?
Yeah.
Go get an Oriental massage.
Happy
Dude.
endings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And your dick stroked at the end.
Yeah. Oh, what were you doing in Thailand? Oh, you weren't fucking lady boys? Sure.
Lady boys.
No, I was there for the food. No, you weren't. You were fucking lady boys. Stop it. I make sure clients commit to an agreement that states, I agree that I will speak up if I'm uncomfortable. At any time for any reason.
Rutabaga!
Some guy's uncomfortable. He's just rock. He's got a rage or he's uncomfortable.
Yeah, which one of them is more apt to be uncomfortable in that situation?
Yeah.
Cassandra or the guy?
Bill.
Give me a break.
Yeah. It was surprising to me, but cuddling can be physically challenging. It's possible to get into some oddly uncomfortable positions. Pillows are important. I don't know what is that. Was he battle dongs off?
That's what it is.
Yeah. Wednesdays and Fridays are my longer client days. On those days, I'll see up to 4 clients a day, 90 minutes each.
Didn't we call one of these chicks before?
I don't know.
I feel like Isis a couple of years ago.
These stories before. I do have a number.
My thought is, I think that we had one set up. I know we talked
But it
about
never
calling,
happened?
and then she either.
Do you think it was the
gave
same
up.
girl or a different cuddler?
I don't remember, but I do remember that we had one lined up. I know we were going to talk to one, and then somehow she backed off or something. In fact, I think we even tried to call her a few times, and it just went no, she never picked up or called back in the end. Even though I think
she sampled our show.
Yeah,
that's probably what happened in that situation. Well, you want to call her?
Yes, this one.
See, yeah, Cassandra Brown. You got it there. Why don't we dial it up?
As long as it's with you, oh, I wanna cuddle and snuggle and hug you. I don't know that's a word, but that's what I wanna do. Oh, I wanna cuddle.
Hello.
Hi, is Cassandra there?
Who's calling, please?
This is Mike and Jay from the Detroit Cast.
Hey, Cassandra.
From what?
The Detroit Cast talk show in Detroit.
You've heard of it.
Oh, no, I haven't, but thank you. Have a nice day.
Cassandra. How many hard-ons do you deal with a day? Cassandra?
Over under 4.
At least. She's doing 4 cuddling sessions, 90 minutes each. She's dealing with 4 hard-ons. Yeah. Call her, what the fuck, man? We didn't even say, she didn't even hear the hard-on line. She hanging up for? Call her back, E.
Dude, the reason she was so sensitive to it is because she knows, dude. She knows everybody knows it's about boners.
Yeah.
It's not about cuddling.
Yeah, there's no other angle.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Cassandra, it's Mike and Jay again. We're talking about booking a session. I don't know why you hung up on us.
Booking a session for what?
For cuddling, spooning.
Well, I don't understand how you got this number for that. I'm her mother.
Oh, okay. Well, is your daughter there?
So this is not. That's why I hung up, because this number usually has nothing to do with my daughter.
Oh, well, you could have just said that. It would have saved us, time. I thought you were mad at us for some reason.
Usually it's telemarketing.
Oh, no.
Somebody wants something. I have never had anybody else call with any real interest in information about what I do or what she does. It's always been telemarketing.
Oh no, we're not telemarketers. We were fascinated by Cassandra's work life and cuddling. It's fascinating. It's a great story. So we were hoping to talk to her about it, and unfortunately we got routed to your number, and here we are. But it sounds like you maybe have an interesting work life as well. It sounds like.
Do you want to interview Cassandra? Is that what you want? What is it you want to do?
We'd like to talk to her. I mean, we thought about coming out there and booking a session if she's taking clients on, but we wanted to talk to her first.
Well, don't you have her number? I mean, she is on.
Is she at 8? Oh, that's the other number I have. Yeah.
234.
Yeah, I'm not even sure you really do have the other number. See, I don't trust these kind of calls.
Have I said anything that makes you doubt the legitimacy of me?
Just that you called on this number, and
that makes me a liar.
Top secret number.
Or Cassandra on this number that
only telemarketers know about this number. No one else.
But no one else. I'm a very trustworthy, honest person. I would never lie to you, ma'am. I just wouldn't do that.
Her.
Do you have any feelings about Cassandra's profession? It is kind of different.
I think she's a wonderful human being, and she's helping many, 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 many people.
Mm-hmm.
What about the boners that she has to feel all day long? The ones that, the boners, right in her back.
You got the whole wrong thing that has nothing.
I know. I was trying to tell him that.
Isn't it all about the boners?
Absolutely nothing to do with that.
I knew it.
Nothing sexual involved with anything she does. I think you need to go to her site or give her a call.
It's mechanical, though.
Mrs. Brown, I'm sorry you're having to deal with this guy. This is the thing that cuddlers have to deal with. and it's unfair. It's not right. And Jay's
But
got
it's
this
just
stuck in his
mechanical.
head.
Even if I don't want it to be sexual, it's just
It's inappropriate.
Here I
I'm
am
sorry.
cuddling with your beautiful daughter, and my boner's going right in the
Yeah.
small of her back.
Mrs. Brown? Inappropriate, Jay. Absolutely out of line. All right, let's call her.
That chick was just over the top.
Why was she considering me a liar right out of the gate?
Oh, I don't know.
She doesn't trust anyone.
I don't know why she would be considering you calling her mom on her personal phone to ask her daughter about her
I
cuddling
didn't
thing.
know it was a personal phone.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. You go, oh yeah, that's the other number I had.
She's savvy, man. Oh, I don't
Yeah,
think
she
it
was right.
is.
And
She
you know
gave
what?
it still though.
In
like-
fairness, she
Hi,
was
you've
right.
reached Cassandra
It was
Brown.
bullshit. I did not have that number.
For a quicker response, please send a
Is that the
text.
same
I'll
voice?
get back to you soon. Thank you.
No, maybe it wasn't.
Hang it up. Call it back one more time. Right out of gate with the boners.
Well,
I mean,
let's just cut to the chase.
it
you know?
really is the only question of importance. I'll give you that, but can you do me a favor and not bring up boners in the first 30 seconds?
Yes, I'll wait. Very, very big small talk first.
Just
Fine.
count to yourself for 3 minutes. Once you get to 3 minutes, boners are on the table. Boners! 180 seconds then. Boners!
Fat boners. And rock. Stiff ones.
Rock is all you deal with all day, every day, dude.
Hi, you've reached Cassandra Brown. I'm not available right
That's how
now.
these people
For a
operate?
quicker
What
response,
kind of business
please
is
send a
this?
text.
Shit.
I'll get back to you soon. Thank you.
Are you in the middle of a session?
You could press the green button.
How many fucking hard dicks do you think she's just swatted away? I mean,
No,
it's gotta
she's
be
probably
dozens and
she's probably
dozens,
this
right?
deal where it's just like, well, I understand it's a
You think it's clinical like a
it's
nurse?
a motor function. Yeah, very much like a nurse. Gonna go catheterize this thing, shoot
Yeah.
this.
I wonder what, because you don't want to shame anybody.
Want
You
to
think
put
she
them
just-
on the spot.
You think she just goes,
I think so.
yeah.
She looks like the type.
Do you think she's got bruises all over her back?
$100 an hour.
I bet
dude.
she's
Just
got
go to a
bruises
prostitute.
all over her back, dude. There's just helmet bruise prints.
No, she looks very serious about this. Like this is very clinical, and it's about the touch.
Yeah. Well, she suffers from empty nest syndrome. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
She does?
Yeah, she's an empty nester. Her kid's gone, and
So I guess she was cuddling with her kid left and right.
our cuddling sessions allow you a safe space, a safe place to be held. Be
Okay.
close, surrender.
She's inviting strange men into her house to lay
That's the
down
thing,
with her. That's
man.
fucking crazy,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it?
I mean,
Wouldn't you be leery of anybody that's just like, look, I just want to spoon with you? Fuck
setting
that.
aside the boner and the creepiness of
You
the
can't
sexual.
set that aside.
You can't, but let's try.
Okay.
Set that aside. You just got a strange guy in your bed with lice or who just stinks.
Lice.
Right?
How many grown men get lice? Could have said herpes or something.
Well,
lice. It's not a toddler at preschool.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't want just some dude off the street just.
And isn't it almost more disturbing if you're laying for 90 minutes with a guy and he doesn't get a hard on?
Good point.
I mean, that would be depressing as shit.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it, this guy's like right at my butt and he's still not rock?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, man. You should make Fox go over there and cuddle with her. She's in Boulder.
Yeah.
Fox, we're gonna need you to take one for the team. Go over there and cuddle with her.
Yeah, I'll
Please
go
get
cuddle.
rock.
I'll go cuddle. What the fuck?
Just go over there, get rocked for 5 minutes, and just see what her natural reaction is to an unknown boner striking her back. Oh.
Take some lice with you too.
As you
Yeah,
said, though,
fuck
I don't
it.
know
I'll
that
do
it's
it. I'll do it.
unknown. She, the idea that you couldn't expect them. So I don't
Of
think that it's
course,
unknown.
of course.
Boner Mike.
I think it's bullshit, though. If I'm spooning her, I do not want her putting a pillow guard between us. That's bullshit. Can I get hard through the pillow into her back? Yes, but it's not as, you know,
It's all
not as
about
powerful.
touch, right? You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Panusa needs touch too.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Just a massive 90-minute tease.
You got to think these guys are setting it up. They're playing the long game. Like, all right, I'll cuddle with this broad for a few months, but I'm going to fuck her. At some
Yeah,
point,
right.
Like, they have to.
Or
be.
40 minutes in, that's what you're thinking.
Fuck
You know,
yes,
you're like,
dude.
all right, I'm gonna get a little closer there.
Dude,
Just-
honestly, you've been with chicks before when we were younger, and it's like, can we just go to bed and snuggle? And you're like, yeah, no problem. And you're thinking, all right, I got about 10 minutes before she falls asleep. How do I fuck this?
Of course.
How do I get in here and close this thing? I was thinking the same thing. No, that'd be great to just snuggle with you.
Snuggles.
Snuggle all night.
You know, it's all about touch.
Sorry about the bruises all over your
No,
buttocks
skin
and back.
skin is our largest organ, Mike. You know that.
I do know that. Yep. Isis, $26,000 a year. Would you host cuddling parties at your house? Not bad coin, dude.
What host them? What do you mean by host?
Like you're
them?
cuddling people, mainly guys.
You're
but
Cassandra.
I'm not gonna cuddle guys, so
26 G's a year, dude. You don't have to fuck them.
Yeah, it's not.
You can, but you don't have to. 26 large, bro.
Mm,
It's your new car.
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you're going to faster horses every year, no problem, on your dime. New car.
Yeah, maybe. I guess you're right. Maybe.
Yeah, with coin like that, you could be in Tomorrowland,
Exactly.
Belgium, 2019.
Hell yeah,
Put your hands together, Tomorrowland. Let me hear you.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, maybe.
So what's the status?
It's
of
like
this chick?
9 out of 10 are guys, though, which sucks.
I know.
But,
Oh,
I
she's
know.
got some massively droopy titties too. Hold on.
Does she?
Well,
Oh,
it toggles through, so yeah, look at that. Those things
oh,
are on her
boy.
knees.
Yeah, it's a couple. Fuck, man.
Fried eggs and a sock.
Yeah, that's a sock filled with sand hanging off a nail.
Let's
That's all
go.
we need. So, Jay, you need to wait a minute before asking the
Okay.
boner question.
60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Cassandra, how are you?
Good.
Good. It's Mike and
Are
Jay.
you really on the East Coast?
Yeah, we're in
Yeah.
Detroit. It's Mike and Jay. We're
Hey,
both here.
Cassandra.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks for
we
taking our call.
Yeah, for sure. I know you've got limited time here, but we were reading about your profession, making pretty good coin to cuddle with people. We found it fascinating and had a few questions.
Sure.
So how long you been doing this?
Almost 2 years.
2 years.
2
Wow.
years.
And I think it said you've made like 26 grand a year. That's incredible. A lot of sessions, I assume. Daily sessions.
Yeah, a fair number of sessions for sure. Some longer than others, and some weeks busier than others. Right, like many.
I'm having trouble.
Yeah, and it sounds like you're very generous too. It's of the 26,000 it says in the article I read that you made, you've donated $15,000 to charities.
Nice.
Yeah, or to clients that need free or reduced sessions. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So
And yes, quite a bit to charity, and yeah, I wasn't even factoring the stuff to charity and whatnot with that. But yeah.
Hold on one second, Cassandra. Jay, wait.
all right.
What do you think the biggest misconception is about cuddling?
Well, it's probably the thing that you think is the biggest misconception too. What do you think is the biggest misconception?
That everybody
Boner,
gets
yeah,
a boner.
it's boners.
It's about the
It's gotta be
boners
boners.
and sex, that it just
Yep.
leads to sex. Isn't it true, Cassandra? Isn't it all about the boner? Like these guys, aren't they just coming in here and getting a boner at the end of the day? Not even the end of the day.
They're
First
not. Oh,
minute.
good.
No, that's really not what it's about.
What kind of emasculated dudes are you dealing with? Like that's
They just want the touch, Jay. It's about the touch.
yeah. The skin is the largest organ.
I've heard that. Yep. So
So, Mike, my time is up.
Oh,
But
no.
if you want to email me some questions, I'm happy to answer them and let me know how you want to use this material.
Yeah, sure.
I'd be happy to do that.
Can I ask one last question though? Of like, what is the percentage of guys that come in with nefarious means that do in fact get rocked or something? And you're like, oh man. And what do you do in that situation?
You slapping like constantly
My
reaching out.
clients are all super respectful. I
Okay,
have a
good.
good screening process, and so the people that come to see me are actually looking for what I offer, and they're really great.
Oh, that's excellent. But you know, in the article it said you use pillows sometimes because it can get uncomfortable, and I just assumed you were talking about
the boner.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that's what I assumed you were talking about.
It's just mechanical.
Thank you for letting me know that that's what you assumed. Yeah, that's good to hear because that's not what I meant.
Oh,
so,
it's not
have
what-
a great day, and go ahead and reach out again if you want to.
Okay, sounds
Send
great.
me an email. Thanks.
How many rocks do you see on a daily basis? Like 4?
She's like, you fucking knuckleheads,
assholes,
man.
yeah.
She's
Dude,
put up
that's
with 2 years
bullshit.
of
That's not fair. That's not fair. You cuddle with strange men. Why wouldn't they be rock?
yeah.
That's not fair to just like act like we're dicks.
Oh,
for even
right,
bringing
right.
it up.
No, it's a very reasonable question.
And the only reason we bring
Don't
it
beat
up
yourself up.
is because we're worried about her personal safety. You know what I mean? Like, especially in this hashtag Me Too environment world we're in
That's
right
what
now.
I would love to discuss with her. The fact that she's
Yeah.
bringing these dudes in her home.
Yeah.
She thinks she has a great screening process until she doesn't.
I mean, she's got guys coming in her home all the time.
Gross.
You know? I mean, they're coming in her house all the time.
Mike, it's all about the cuddle. Nobody's coming.
I just don't buy that. I don't think it's fair
Man.
to shoot us down for even suggesting that guys would put their dongs up against a female buttocks and not get rock. Dude, it happens.
I suppose if there's fetishes though that run the gamut of whatever, boy, the smell of Colors by Benetton can make a guy rock,
those guys. Yeah. Sure.
I suppose there's some weird sliver of society. Maybe they are just into this, Maybe,
I think
it's just the human touch.
I think the deal is, Jay, you and I have a very, very healthy and strong sex drive. Are there guys out there that sex just doesn't mean that much to?
I'm saying, man. Maybe.
Because if I put you and Gab in a closet, it would be 30 seconds to 1 minute before you rock, right?
Well, yeah, I mean.
Beth, if she's even in panties, I'm hard before I come through the door. You know what I mean? Like, I've bruised her back before. There's no fucking way I could spoon all night with her and not bruise her back. It's not happening, right?
Yeah, she contends this is like the Harlow rhesus monkey experiment.
Right.
It's
bullshit.
No way. This is not happening.
Well, should we try and schedule something with it? I think we hit hard with the boner thing. We came in strong. I don't know if she'll want to continue talking to us, but we could pick it up at a later date and see if we could.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
The Jay and Mike show can call.
Well, I think we hook up Fox with her. I really do.
Yep, we could do that. He's got to get rock though. If Fox goes over there, he's got to tell his wife, "Look, I'm gonna get
rock.
I'm gonna get a Rager. It's not coming out of my pants.
It's for the show, Fox.
For the show, yeah. So Fox, we're gonna need you to head over to Boulder this weekend. So it sounds like Wednesdays and Fridays. Do you want to be first guy in the date or fourth? I think first.
It's like anything else. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go Tuesdays, first guy in. So the bruises on her back that she obtains on Friday has a full 3 days to heal before I get in there. All right. Well, it was nice talking to Cassandra.
I wanna cuddle and snuggle and huggle you. I don't know that's a word, but that's what I wanna do.
The Detroit Cast continues after this short break. The Detroit Cast continues now, bitches. Here are Mike and Jay.
Alrighty, welcome back to the show. And we lost Biggie.
We lost him.
Oh, I should probably turn the camera on.
I wasn't even going to mention that we lost Biggie, just see if anybody noticed. I'm sure they wouldn't have. But he did want me to mention why we lost him. Should we mention why we lost him?
I would say no, but if you want to, I mean, it's a democracy.
It's for charity.
Yeah, fair enough.
Guy's going dancing. He's going dancing with Tara, going to practice over at the Royal Oak location, and I had to skate out of here. But he wanted you to know that you can go to ericfady.com, and it's linked
Eric
to
with a C.
It's linked to his donation page, so you can see his SOS goal.
How's he doing?
What's he raised? 4,530.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Not bad,
impressive.
Not bad.
Because
But
we haven't plugged it for him.
No,
he
no,
hasn't
no.
done any drives or anything.
he wanted everybody to know that somebody's nipping on his heels, though.
Oh, is
So
he in the lead right now?
He is in the lead, and
Nice.
he's
Is
really
it that
excited
bitch
about
from last year?
No, it's a different chick.
Okay.
But he's excited about the notion that he could win the donation award 2 years in a row.
Mhm.
And then also he thinks he and Tara have a pretty good shot at this because he feels like those guys should be given extra points for being two non-pros, amateurs, if you
Oh,
will.
yeah, for sure.
Whereas everybody else is linked up with a pro.
Well, the connection between the two of them is undeniable. So
Oh, it's electric.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you just see the sparks. You can see it in her eyes and definitely in E's soulless eyes. You see a little glistening light in the background, And I don't know where it goes for these kids,
It's
but
kids, yeah.
oh man, when it's just fun to watch. It's fun to watch when stuff like that unfolds. Unfortunately for me, I am going to see E later.
Okay.
The IT and the D guys, the podcast there,
Sure.
the podcast Detroit guys, Bob and Dave asked if you and I would come over and do a show with them tonight.
I'm unable.
I know you are, and I
So you're
told them
taking the
that
Tard.
I'm taking the Tard. They wanted to talk about Mike Clark. And so I don't know when that airs. I think they post it later that night, so it'll be available probably tomorrow or something. But so I'm gonna meet E over there this evening and go knock that out.
Cool.
Yeah.
And if anybody missed it, Joel put together a couple great best ofs of Clark.
Yeah.
One was early in the week and one was Friday, and you'll be able to tell by the dates of our best ofs that are lined up on DetroitCast.com.
Yeah, I tweeted at Joel and told him what a great job he did because I actually listened to the second one.
Yeah, the second one is where Clark goes into his whole history of radio and how he got started and all.
And I
It's pretty
forgot a
interesting.
lot of those details. Like the different guys in Detroit radio at the time. It's cool.
Yeah,
man.
back
It's
in the
cool to
day when
hear.
everybody's doing voices.
Yeah. And that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like those early Drew and Mike initial shows when Zip was a drunk, and so they had to ship him out of town. The Drew and Zip show. But
well, that's not how Clark described it.
Well, he didn't.
No.
Yeah, he's probably got more couth than me.
Yeah. He described it as relationship issues with him and his girlfriend.
There was that too.
Yeah.
But I
it
think
could be caused by the bottle. Maybe.
Yeah. I think that,
Chicken or the egg? Chicken or the egg?
Was he found under the desk with a bottle of? I don't know. But he was removed shortly thereafter.
Zipper, if you're out there, God bless you.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. It happens to the best of us. And so, but yeah, Clark was just doing. Collins is Mr. Strauss.
Right.
He'd never used his real voice on the radio before, and so they bring him in, and it's like Drew's trying to tell him, like, dude, you got to stop doing this. Just talk like yourself. And so it's cool to hear Mike reliving that. Like, yeah, I had to fucking learn how to speak on a microphone without doing, Lance and the Gay Guy Boys or shit like Mr. Stress. And yeah, it was cool.
He went through the whole thing. Like he didn't even know how to wear the cans,
Oh, yeah.
'Cause he was calling in all the time before that. And so I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Throwing the cans on.
It
for the
is
first
weird.
time.
And a lot of people still, even broadcasters, professional ones, will still do like one ear off because you can hear yourself. I don't know. It drives me nuts. I like having the headphones on. You do too now, but.
Hey, everybody. Insurance. We all need it. Most of us don't even know what kind of coverage we have or who provides it. Well, a fellow TDC listener, Brent Wasik, husband of Ezis's dancing partner, Tara Wasik.
Former husband.
Well.
Soon to be
we'll
former
see how it
husband,
works.
probably.
We'll see
I
how
don't
that
know.
works out.
Yeah.
From Wasik Insurance Services, change all that shit. Brent has over 30 years in the business. He offers all types of insurance coverage, auto, home, health, life, business, commercial, and more. Call Brent Wasik at 734-455-1900.
Could you imagine if he gets into the Zott family fortune? He's on yachts down in Florida and shit with the Zott family.
One of those skipper hats.
He's dressed like a retard. Pistons pull-off pants.
God.
Down there. Anyone else need a champagne?
Love is blind, Mike. You never know.
Yeah.
If it's written in the stars, it's written in the stars.
And I believe it is. And you're going to see that magic when they take to the stage.
Electric.
Oh, I just can't wait.
Electricity.
By the way, we should mention Amazon. We've got above the fold on our page. We've got the Amazon link.
Great point, Mike. We
They
haven't
got
mentioned
lots
that
of
in a
stuff
while,
there,
but please go there. DetroitCast.com. There you will find an Amazon link. It's important to us. Please use that.
Click through that. It doesn't charge you any more, but they give us a little kickback. It's a great way to support the show. And right now, I heard today on the news that they are offering free next day delivery, even if you're not a Prime member.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they usually do. And if you are a Prime member, they're offering like same-day delivery for free on over 3 million items.
Incredible.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about using Amazon, now's a good time to do it. And the holidays are right around the corner.
Please use our tab, though. I know everybody uses Amazon. So if you're using it and you're not clicking on our tab, you're kind of a dick.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Let's be honest. There's a lot of shows that have that Amazon link. And I know a lot of people don't exclusively listen to our show. There are other shows out there.
What?
But you're a cocksucker if you're using their link instead of ours.
I would agree.
You know what I mean?
I would agree.
Even if you like their show more than ours, you're still kind of a dick because we're the little guy.
Come on back to ours. Click on our link.
Click on it. The other shows will survive. Joe Rogan doesn't need it.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're
Carolla.
You're a dick if you're using Rogan's link. You know what I mean? Just are.
Hey, our good friends at Zott Ford and Holly are excited to offer their interest rate amnesty program for a very short time. If the interest rate or payment on your current vehicle is too high, Zott Ford will help you solve that problem. Process is easy. Hop in your current Turdmobile, head to Zott Ford and Holly, pick a shiny new or pre-owned whip, choose your new payment option, and start enjoying your fresh new ride today. Bottom line is that Zott Ford wants to lower your payment, so surf their sick inventory at dealsinthed.com.
What's going on with these marching bands, man? Some schools got 3 schools combining to make one killer band to fuck everyone up. You got this guy beating the shit out of his 14-year-old student in the marching band.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, that one time at band camp, remember that?
I do.
Yeah. Now we've got another marching band, high school.
Racist,
causing outrage. I guess their school is the Broncos, and so on the big tuba, They have those like
the
cloth
covers. Yeah.
covers with different letters and it spells out Broncos. Well, they rearranged themselves to spell out coon. Thought that was hilarious.
Come on, can't we just be nice generally?
I know. This was at.
That's not generally nice. That's awful.
It's a shame too because it takes away from the game. Brookwood High was playing Lakeside High in Atlanta, and it's
it's a great matchup.
It's a great matchup. I don't even know who won, so don't ask me. But to have this be the story when you're coming out of a Brookwood Lakeside game, it's criminal.
Really casts a pall over the whole thing.
Absolutely, and parents were in the stands, just appalled. They want these kids fucking expelled from school, and it's an offensive word. Not supposed to call people coons.
It's not generally nice.
Unless you put Ra in front of it. You put Ra in front of it, you're fine.
Ra.
You're fine, right? Isn't that the golden rule about coon? The word coon. You put raccoon.
Yeah.
You're fine. Look. Do I know jokes that feature the word coon? Yeah, and I would never tell them on the show. Never. Remember the OJ one, where he shows up at court, and I would never tell this joke on the show. Never.
Good.
Because it's inappropriate and it's offensive to some people.
I don't remember the OJ one.
It's the one where you'll remember. He shows up at court and he's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt, and the judge is like, "Juice, what are you wearing?" He's like, "Oh man, I thought you said we were going to Cancun." He said, "No, you're going to the Cancun."
Oh God.
Yeah.
Don't tell that joke.
I would never tell that joke. Why? Because it's fucking offensive, and I know it's offensive. That's why you'll never hear it on this show.
You're going to the Cancun.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah. No, it's because I don't tell it. That's why. Not that I wrote it, but I would never spill that on the show. It's not right. So, the parents are appalled. One mother, Sean Myers, and Mrs. Myers, she's not putting up with this shit. She said she was appalled and will not stop until the culprits are expelled. Is expulsion really the answer there?
That's probably warrants.
Really?
Sure.
You don't get to graduate?
Well, what's less than expulsion? Not expulsion, but
suspension.
Suspension. I'm sorry.
Give them a week off, slap their hands, make them go do some community center work, meet with civic leaders.
Some diversity training.
Absolutely.
The whole tuba section. Leave your tubas at home, gentlemen.
Yes, please.
That's distracting.
Unless you bring the rest of the Broncos
Just sitting in the
with
back going, boom, 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 boom. Tubas, please.
Please.
We're trying to talk about racism and diversity.
Will someone tell those fucking Bronco tubes to shut it down?
Boom, 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 boom.
They can't help it. They're just playing all day long, learning nothing. She said it's just like saying the N-word. Coons, is that as strong as the N-word?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that.
If the intent is there, unless you use Ra.
Ra's the key.
Ra's the key. This is worse, Mrs. Myers says, because it's coming from its students at a public high school. The pranksters do not need to be back in that school until they learn that everyone is there for the same reason, regardless of skin color. Education.
Yes.
Yep.
I would agree with Mrs. Myers.
And Principal Ford, Bill Ford, he said not only was the appearance of this term during our halftime show hurtful and or disrespectful, it was also disappointing. And here's his big point, and I'm glad he mentioned this. It does not reflect the standards and beliefs of our school and community, which is good. I'm glad to know, and it's
he's on record.
Yeah, he's on record that just don't think this doesn't speak for all of us.
This is out of bounds.
Look, Mike and Jay, South Park Susan does not speak for you, and the Tuba Coons does not speak for our school's beliefs.
No,
and I agree with him there. We are a very inclusive community, and we care about all of our students. Good to know.
Boom, 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 boom.
Is that what the tuba sounds like?
Fuck yeah. It's pretty sweet, man.
Bing it.
Ah, shit. He's dancing.
He is. Those shoes in his car yesterday.
Yeah, we're walking outside with the listeners, Lori and Julie, who great guests.
Oh, yeah. Didn't say a peep. It's kind of frustrating, though, because it was like, is nothing we're saying funny? Can you fucking crack a smile or
I forgot they were there.
Yeah, so did I.
Did you know that they struggled with what to do when Chino peed on the floor, though?
Oh,
did
no.
you know Chino piddled?
I did not know
See that
Chino
piddle mark right there? Yeah, Chino piddled, and they saw it, and they were like, oh, my God. Like, they didn't know whether to pick him up and try to run him outside.
Yeah.
But they were like, I don't know if it's fenced in, and if we put him down and he runs, then they're picturing themselves like pitch dark running after.
So what they do, just grab him by the back of the head and fucking mash his face into it?
They just sat there uncomfortably.
Yeah.
Until
that's what I would have done.
T-Roy poked his head in right after.
What up, Doe?
What up, Doe?
What up, Doe? Fuck. I've often said, Jay, the most dangerous sport on the planet, I refuse to do it, is running.
You have said that. You've oft said that. You definitely have. That's been a theme for years.
There are countless and countless stories where it's like roll an ankle on the side of the road, you're in a ditch for 6 years, and no one finds you and you die. Horrible. A lot of rapes,
rapes,
trucks,
heart attacks,
running you over,
dog mauling. Remember that? My God,
dude, imagine you're just minding your own business, running down the road, you get fucking tackled into the tall grass and raped. Didn't someone get butt raped?
Oh God, that's this chick, right? You're about to talk about the chick who got raped in New York, right?
No, what is there an update to that?
The guy's on trial. Remember?
She's still dead though.
Yeah, remember the one with kind of equine like
buttocks?
No,
you know what? That's unfair. She's
a centaur body.
No, it was not Centaurian, dude.
It really is. Bing it.
Shit. Fucker. He's always screwing up the show, even when he's not here. She does not have a horse ass.
Everybody knows who we're talking about. It's the chick with the duck lip photo that's like really prominent in the media.
She thought she was hot. Didn't her father say something weird about her too? I thought it was like, whoa.
No, her mom though had some weird poem. Remember that? She wrote a poem and
about
read
his
it
yellow boots or something. Slam the Giant?
Brooke Hogan.
Oh, yeah. That's Brooke Hogan. No, I wasn't going to do that story. I was going to switch gears and say another sport I'm not taking up because it's just too dangerous. Yoga.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I wanted to do it, but...
The downward dog? What's wrong with the downward dog?
Nothing. The downward dog is exceptional unless someone comes in and starts blasting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't do that, dude.
Where
I don't
did that
want to
happen?
be...
Tennessee, was it? Or where was it?
Yeah, something like that.
Fucking guy.
Yeah, some guy goes into a yoga studio. And first thought in my mind was like, did you wait at least to see the girls doing the downward dog? And
you're crazy if you didn't.
Well, like you got to take that opportunity, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the downward dog is so
Take a little
cool.
walk, behind.
Yeah.
And just, peruse.
His gun was in a bag. I mean, just kind of saunter around the back, and it's like, all right, they're doing the downward dog. Fuck, get your boner, and then open fire. So I don't know that he did that. His name is Scott Bierl. He's 40. I'm saying Scott's a loser. I'm going on record.
Yeah, they're describing him as what do you call it? Involuntarily celibate. One of those guys who's like angry at women because because he can't get laid. That's the thing now, right? Incel, right?
Incel.
Yeah, you never heard that?
No.
INCEL.
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Because I'm so not incel that that word just goes right by me.
Not even on your radar.
I'm at the opposite of incel.
Yeah.
Anyway, he entered a hot yoga studio. God, that sounds awful. Hot yoga.
Florida. Of course it was Florida. This fucking guy.
Did you hear Tallahassee, Florida?
Did you hear about what he used to be a substitute teacher. Did you have that story? Dude, the students commented, this guy was a fucking weirdo. Like they described him as like totally psychopathic.
The gunman?
Yes. The gunman was a sub.
What was his class? Was he like substitute gym teacher?
No, just
or
like
history guy?
Yeah, history, science, whatever.
He covered all.
Cover it all.
And they said he was a weirdo.
He was a fucking weirdo, and then he wanted to exert power over them all the time. So he'd actually grade them like a fucking sub. Dude, grading you? Come on,
yourself,
seriously.
Man. You deserve shit thrown at the fucking blackboard when you turn around.
But they all recounted kind of this just blank stare he'd give you that just creeped them all out.
Yeah, soulless eyes.
This was like for years leading up to this, and they're totally not surprised by what he did.
Do you remember those substitute, like every once in a while, because substitute teacher day is almost as good as recess. You know what I mean? You can work on your game and fucking be obnoxious and a dick.
You walk over the threshold of that door, and the first things that hit your lips are, fuck yeah!
Yes.
Right?
Hell yes.
You
it's
usually,
the greatest thing
You usually
ever.
see the corresponding TV strapped to the cart.
From the
right?
AV room that someone has wheeled down for
Yeah,
you.
and then some guy you don't recognize in a sweater vest. And you're like, fuck,
excellent.
Yes!
You know, because you could tell him anything. Oh, sir, we already did that assignment. We got that graded last week. I don't know. I guess we should just watch The Simpsons. But do you remember every once in a while, it probably happened once every 2 years, you'd get like that guy, like tough guy substitute teacher that's not putting up with shit.
Yeah.
You're like, dude.
He wants to learn you.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
come
dude,
on, man.
Don't be a teacher then.
Yeah.
Don't be a substitute. Substitutes are great.
Yeah.
Don't besmirch the good name of substitute teachers.
Mike, while we're on the subject, I must mention this. I've been given this great thought, dude. I'm thinking about being a sub.
Yes. I want you to be a sub so bad.
I knew you would say that.
Yes.
I knew I'd have your support. Gab and I have talked about it.
What course do you want? Like,
no, you put your name in and you just cover people who are out. And
what
from
if you go to your 9th grade science today and you're dissecting frogs? You're fucked, dude.
Yeah, you just go in there and you facilitate. You're a facilitator. Dude, you're a fucking babysitter. Let's be honest.
Would you be a cool substitute teacher?
I'd give my summers off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd totally be cool. it's all about just getting to that bell, man. All right?
Well-
Help me help you get to the bell.
Yeah.
That would be my message.
Would you just walk and be like, guys,
Yes.
we're on the same team here.
Yes.
We're on the same team here. Don't throw anything at me, and I won't hit you.
Don't film me and shit. Don't start a fight with me.
Don't push me to the point of beating the shit
really-
out of you.
I've been thinking about it, and I had a woman, one of Gab's clients is a teacher in Bloomfield Hills, and she's like, they really need people.
Yeah.
And she's like, all you have to do is go, cover it.
Can I be your aide?
You can cover any days you want. You just put your name in for, I'll do Fridays, every third Friday or something.
Okay, we got to do this right. I don't have any education level at all. You know that. So
Well,
I could maybe be your assistant or an aide or something.
I think you do need a bachelor's degree.
Yeah, I don't have that. I
Yeah.
could maybe buy one online or something, but I don't have one. So maybe I could be your aide. I'll be your Robin to your Batman. Whatever. We'll figure this out. But dude,
I don't know
think
if I can bring friends. I don't.
But I'll help, dude. I'll help. I'll smack kids on the knuckles with rulers. I don't give a shit. Whatever you want.
Remember last time I took you into a public school?
Dude,
You made a fisting joke in a second
One
grade.
fucking fisting joke, and the guy can't let it go.
You were second graders. You made a fisting joke in front of second graders.
His name was Fister, dude.
And
I'm like,
you
Fister,
know-
I barely know it. Like, dude, how do you not? If you say Fister, I couldn't say Doug Fister, barely know her. So I spit that out. They didn't even know what it meant.
Marcus Pfister,
Marcus
author
Pfister.
of The Rainbow Fish.
The Rainbow Fish, yes, great book.
The problem is the teacher got it.
I think it went over her head too. She never expected that some psychopath would drop a fisting joke in the second grade class.
Back to subbing. Now, either I could sign up to be a sub or bus driver. I know. Isn't this great? These two options are.
Could I be a bus driver? Do I need a degree to be a bus driver? Let me be the bus driver and.
Right?
Yes, dude. Okay, here's
they need
here's the
bus
thing,
drivers too.
Dude, we got to
See,
play
one
this
of our
right.
great luxuries is we have very flexible jobs.
Here's the thing. If you're going to be a substitute teacher, I want to help in that we pick out your outfits every day. Either you are bow tie guy or turtleneck guy. Like you have a theme. You have Cosby sweater guy, whatever it is.
Right.
3-piece suit guy, whatever your thing is, you stick with it. And then I think we go think big. Think big. Now, you've got an opportunity here to go down in history as like, oh, he was the greatest substitute teacher we've ever had.
Yeah.
He brought bowls of candy in every day.
Don't
he bought
walk
beer
me
for
into
us.
some freaking prosecution though. Don't get crazy
No,
here
no, no.
with what you're thinking.
Well, don't buy him beer, especially the really young ones.
Well-
but candy every day, candy dish.
All the candy you need is right
here. And you whisper that in every kid's ear. All the candy you need is right there at my desk.
Every 11-year-old girl's ear.
Today is, I don't know what day. You could have themes.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it could be fun, man.
Dude.
Molding our youth.
What do you think for outfits?
All the teachers that listen to us out there who got really pissed when I went off on my teacher rant are
sure
sitting there
did.
going, yeah, do this, Jay.
Yeah.
Do this, you motherfucker. Go do this. Yeah, it'll be fun, dude. It'll be fun.
Here's what those
You know
teachers
who
don't
you are.
understand. Jay is not going to take your shit. And he's not afraid to get your. So if one kid
No.
lifts up,
I
you're going to
will.
set the tone.
Well,
Without fisticuffs, you're going to set the tone, right?
yeah, but I totally understand that they're going to disrespect the fuck out of me. But it's all about just facilitating that hour.
Yeah.
You know, let's just get to the end of this. Let's help each other.
Would you?
I'm not going to make you suffer.
Would you lash, yell? Are you a yeller?
No. That would be the easiest sub ever.
Can you swear as a sub? Can you be like, hey, fucking keep it down. I'm not telling you again, Brian. Shut the fuck up. Can you do that? No?
I don't think so. I'll find out.
You're either sweater vest guy, turtleneck guy, bow tie guy.
Gosh, if those are my choices, you got to go sweater vest, right?
Sweater vest is dope.
Yeah.
Sleeveless too. You don't wear an undershirt.
Oh, I was thinking button down under a sweater vest, but you just want a sweater vest.
just a sweater
Oh,
vest.
okay.
Every day. That's your thing. And then penny loafers with pennies in them. I love this idea.
I know.
I love
I've been
this.
really thinking about it for a few weeks, and then when that client of Gab's recommended it, I was like, "Fuck, maybe this is the universe telling me to do this."
I think you should. 2 days a week. You think of the story, the material.
I know.
have,
That was
dude.
my thing. That was
Kids
my thing.
thinking they're the shit. Oh.
And I can work as little as I want, and then if it's not going well after like 3 weeks, I can just stop doing it. You know?
And dude, think about it. You can every day you work can be field trip day. You can announce you're taking the kids on a field trip, and then I'll be the bus driver. We'll go somewhere. We Stratford. Take the kids to Stratford.
You lock them up. Get on board, kids.
I'll be like Farley eating all their lunches in the back of the bus. We mean street food.
Yeah, this has potential, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Let's noodle this a little bit.
Dude, Field Trip J. I love it.
Save the rest for tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess. Isis. Yeah, I got to go meet Isis in a couple hours anyways. Go over to IT and the D. You can probably hear that tomorrow. We're talking about Mike Clark.
Yeah, tell those guys I said hey.
I will.
Bob and Dave.
I've definitely. Well, they're probably 15 beers deep by now.
Probably.
Right? The show starts in 3 hours, so they're probably 12-pack at least deep now. Anyway, thanks everybody for hanging with us, and we'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you guys then.
Listening to the Detroit Cast with your hosts, Mike and Jay. From all of us at Radio for One Studios, thank you for listening. And as always, thank you, Detroit. The Detroit Cast continues after this short break.